Hola from the Dominican Republic, it's Wanderlusting Mama here, and I am doing a video series called My Search for Planner Peace. This is part 2 of the video. I just finished recording part 1. I'm just a little behind because my journey started January 1 and today's February 26, and so I'm probably going to do like 4 videos in a row right now. So in the first video, you can check it out, but at the end of it, I decided to buy my first planner, which was the Happy Planner. I purchased it the first week of January, and I chose it over the Erin Condren one mostly because of the price. It's like half the price, and then I ended up spending a bunch of money on accessories. I liked that you could, compared to the Erin Condren, I'm not trying to bash on Erin Condren, just I was choosing between the two. Compared to the Erin Condren, you could pull things in and out easily, and like you could buy a lot of accessories that you could pull in and out, like the what are these called, like notes that you could stick in and pull back out. So I really liked it for those kind of reasons, and so I ordered it that first week of January. And I live in the Dominican Republic, and it's hard for me to get stuff out here, so it usually takes a while. I have to be pretty patient. But I had a friend that was coming to visit on January 20, so I waited good week or so for her to come here, and then I got this planner on January 20, which I wrote down in the planner. And so when I got the planner, I remember just feeling overwhelmed, like, what do I do? Because it says morning, afternoon, and evening in there, but I've seen in videos that people, they just customize it to the way they want, and I just didn't know how I wanted to customize it, what the heck I was going to put in each section, how I was going to decorate it. And so I remember I was staring at it in the car with my husband while we were driving to the beach, and he's like, you just have to get started, like it's just going to change as you go. And he was very right, just because I was too scared to start even writing, because I was like, should I put this here, should I put this here, what should I do? So I was like, okay, fine, I'm just going to get started with it and see what happens. So I will talk to you a little bit about what has happened since January 20 in this planner. And wait, actually real quick before I do that, I just want to show you some of the accessories. Oh, should I do that? Yeah, okay. I'll show you some of the accessories I got like with it. I got some magnet markers, which I haven't even used. I got these dividers because I was like, I don't know, am I going to use it? Am I not going to use it? Let me just buy it, because I live far away, and if I decide I want it, it's going to take 2 weeks or more to get. I got the divider tabs. I got these notepads, which I really like this one. These notes that you can pull in and out. I got little folders, which you can see. I've used one of them, but I'm still figuring it out. And then I ended up even getting this carrying case for the Happy Planner, and I have in here. I pulled some of the things out. Oh yeah, these are the pages from last year, 2015, that I just pulled out because by the time I got this, it was January, so I have no use for these pages. But I decided to keep it just in case I feel like using this cute paper that they have for some of the months. And then the last thing I want to show that I got, it's okay. Oh, you don't like that game? Last thing I got were these clear plastic, let me show you, clear, what are these called? Sheet protectors, photo protectors. You can just pop it in there, and you can put some decor paper in. So yeah. Anyway, so these are all the different things I got. Let me show you what has happened to my planner since January 20, and it's February 26, so it's not too much right now. So I got it, and I went on vacation, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to draw here. And then I started writing over here in the middle, like what I did that day, or kind of the schedule. And then the bottom, I started writing about like memories. Because I'm like very much a historian, so I like writing what I did, what I do. So that's how it started the first week. The second week, I don't know what I was doing again. On the side, I decided to try to do like to-do list, checklist. This middle, I kept my schedule for the week. The bottom is memories, and the top, I didn't know what to do with the top. So like one box says praise and positive, the other says prayer request. This one says Melissa, like someone's birthday, my thoughts, someone's birthday. Okay, so that was week 2. I still didn't know really how to decorate it. I didn't have washi tape here. Had to order it. Oh yeah, here's. And then I started using these things as to-do lists. I don't know if you can see, but it's like I started writing checklists on these, and again, I love that it just comes in and out, pops off. So I was moving my checklist from week to week as I was getting it done. Okay, then we hit February, and I did not know what I was doing with the month view here. It's not pretty at all. I just started writing things in. Okay, so then here we are in the first week of February, and I started using more color. I still have my checklist here. This is my my schedule, and then like memories. But then I was like, ooh, I have an Instax Polaroid camera. Let me start putting Polaroids in here. So I put Polaroids here, and I started backlogging and putting Polaroids in January. Okay, and they're not there anymore, and I'll explain that why. I'll explain that in a bit. But I started putting Polaroids everywhere. I'm like, okay, let's make this all pretty with my Polaroids. Oh, where are we? But then I just started getting overwhelmed because I take a lot of Polaroids. I'm like, do I put my Polaroids in here? Like, then I won't have space to write things. Like, for every Polaroid, I like lose more than a whole box. So I was like, okay, I know I'm gonna buy this thing and put it in here and put Polaroids in it. So I bought this thing and was like, and I started doing that, and I don't know, it just started not making sense to me, or I felt like this was not sustainable, because you get like, I forget how many pages of these you get, but some of them the Polaroids don't fit in, because it's not meant for Polaroids, it's meant for papers and things. So I opted out of that idea. My Polaroids are now in a scrapbook. I'm still working on that, on what the heck to do with my Polaroids. I do like how Polaroids like brighten it up and make it more interesting to flip through, but I didn't like how these are not protected overall. Anyway, okay, so there we are in the first week of February, second week of February. This was Valentine's week, so I started actually having a theme. Like, okay, I'm just gonna write in pink and red, and Valentine's, it's all hearts and love. So that was really easy to start decorating. And in this time, this is when I started being like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to buy stickers. Like, that's a lot of money for stickers, or I don't know, like, I can't buy stickers all the time, so maybe I'll try stamps. So if you can see here, I kind of went crazy and bought a lot of stamping things. Okay, I got it from Mommy Lay Designs, the Sweet Stamp Shop, and Miss Kim Creates. A bunch of cute stamps, because I was like, okay, this is more sustainable. Is sustainable the right word for this? But it's more long-lasting to use stamps than stickers. So I kind of went crazy buying, like, what are these? Stamp pads, things like that. So this is my stamping stuff, which I barely used yet, but hopefully I will get into that. Okay, so anyway, so that's February. We're getting close to another week in February, and then I started thinking, like, man, this is like disorganized. It's really pretty, but I feel like I have so much writing in here because I like to write a lot about what my kids do and what I've done with my day, that it just started feeling overwhelming and disorganized. Even though the planner is supposed to help you plan and be organized, it just felt disorganized. So this is when I ordered my passion planner, which is going to be my next post. So I'm going to talk about where we are now. I know that was a long ramble, but like I'm just trying to show you my thought process in all of this, because I love all of the decorative stuff that goes along with the Happy Planner, like super bright and super colorful, but I just couldn't figure out how to organize it the right way. And not on top of that, it just seemed like hard to carry around. Like I was carrying it around, and I spent extra money on this case to carry it around because, I mean, the cover, I mean, it's pretty laminated nice and well, but it just doesn't feel that protected in here to carry around all the time. Anyway, so here we are now. You could see that I actually started using a stamp. I used my Sweet Stamp Shop stamps, and This week I changed it all up, finally. Instead of making this my planner, I made it into my journal about my life, which this whole section is about my daughter. The bottom is going to be about my daughter. The middle is about my son. And you can see my daughter. Can you see when I'm like this? Have you been able to see? It doesn't have to be super close. But this is pink. I was like, okay, I'm going to write in like pink for this week for my daughter, blues, and I guess I wrote black for my son, and the top has decor and overall things that happen. So I kind of am moving my happy planner away from being a planner and more to be a memory keeper. But we will see what happens in this journey. Anyway, that is my talk about the happy planner and my journey with it for the past month. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit confusing. I'm still trying to search for planner piece. So that is why in the next video, part 3, I am going to talk about the passion planner. See ya! Adios!